Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing my thoughts and reaction to the recently released official synopsis for Wonder Woman. Yes, the movie that's coming out next summer. The official synopsis was just released a few hours ago online, and I have it right here in front of me, and I'll be reading it out loud to you so you guys can get a glimpse or a taste of what's to come in the next summer's blockbuster. So here it goes. Before she was Wonder Woman, she was Diana, princess of the Amazons, trained to be an unconquerable warrior. On a sheltered island paradise when an American pilot crashes on their shores and uh, tells of a massive conflict raging in the outside world, Diana leaves her home convinced she can stop the threat. Fighting alongside man in a war to end all wars, Diana will discover her full powers and her true destiny. That is the official synopsis for Wonder Woman. And something else that was also interesting that was revealed, Jeff Jones, who is currently one of the two people running the DC Cinematic Universe, has co-wrote the script with the main screenwriter. So that is also very reassuring. The film has recently entered post-production, and it is directed by Patty Jenkins and will star, of course, Gal Gadot, Connie Nielsen, and several other big names and talented actors. So this is pretty exciting, especially since we are so close to Comic-Con, which I will definitely be attending this year. I will be going all 4 days, and when I'm not working, I will be I will try to be live streaming for the EdWord, and whatever trailers or news and announcements that are made, I will try to do reaction videos to whatever may come up during the 4 days at Comic-Con. And if we get a surprise sneak peek at Wonder Woman, either a teaser trailer or a full-length trailer, you can rest assured I will definitely be doing a reaction video to that. So that's extremely exciting. So I don't know. I like the sound of this Wonder Woman movie. It sounds about right for an origin story. I know we're used to seeing origin stories first of superheroes and then larger ensemble films, but DC likes to handle things and do things differently than Marvel. We saw Wonder Woman appear for the very first time on the big screen earlier this year in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and she was great in it. Whether or not you liked the movie, you have to admit Gal Gadot was a pretty amazing Wonder Woman. And now she'll be getting her own solo film next summer, and from the description of the synopsis, it sounds like it's going to be one solid, exciting adventure origin story. You know, it's similar it reminds me of like the pilot episode from Justice League, the animated series going back to 2001, when, you know, she realizes Earth is about to enter a dark period facing a potential invasion, and despite her mother's protests and wishes, she leaves the island of the Amazons and she goes to fight alongside her Justice League allies. In this case, it sounds like her future lover, Colonel Steve Trevor, an American pilot, is going to crash land on her island and will inform her and the other Amazons about World War I, because that is when the movie will be taking place, during World War I. And as we saw in the photo that Bruce Wayne found in Lex Luthor's file of Wonder Woman, there was a photo taken from 1918 with her and her human allies. So the war to end all wars, of course, is a reference to World War I. And it sounds like Diana will be discovering things about herself, both as a person and as a warrior, as she will be discovering her powers and what her true full destiny is, which we all know will obviously be becoming Wonder Woman and joining the ranks of the Justice League alongside her superpowered allies. It's incredibly exciting, and I hope we see some kind of footage at Comic-Con this year. Moving on to other news that's been developing recently. Earlier today, it was revealed online set photos that were taken of Sofia Boutella, who will be playing the title character in the upcoming film from Universal, The Mummy, while shooting on set in London in full-on decked-out mummy attire. You she doesn't have her face completely wrapped up or bandaged up, but she is sporting the mummy look, and she looks great. She looks scary and frightening, and she looks like a powerful spiritual force to be reckoned with. And the set photos are incredibly exciting because it just reminds all of us that the movie is filming and underway, also set to arrive in theaters next June, close to Wonder Woman's release date, actually. So 2 big 2017 movies to look forward to. I mean, there's a lot to look forward in 2017. Those are a couple of my personal top 2. And of course, hopefully we'll get some kind of update from Universal at Comic-Con this year. I don't know if the Mummy will have a panel, but hopefully we'll get some kind of update or a sneak peek regarding the film. I think she looks great. Sofia Boutella looks amazing as the reincarnated Mummy Queen, and I'm really excited about the movie. And speaking of Universal monsters, it was also revealed earlier today from The Hollywood Reporter that actor Javier Bardem, known best for No Country for Old Men, the Coen Brothers movie, is in early talks and negotiations with Universal to play the Frankenstein monster. People wanted to clarify right away he's not in negotiations to play Dr. Victor Frankenstein. He's in negotiations to play the creature, the reanimated undead creature created by Dr. Frankenstein. I personally have always referred, when I say Frankenstein, I refer to the monster instead of the scientist. And I know some people like to say, well, Frankenstein is the name of the scientist, but I still like to refer to Frankenstein as the monster. So that's the way I'm phrasing this. Javier Bardem is rumored to be in talks, negotiations with Universal to play Frankenstein. And maybe we'll get some kind of an official confirmation before or during Comic-Con as to whether or not he will indeed be playing Frankenstein in a future Universal Monster installment. Very, very exciting stuff, you guys. I hope you're all just as excited about these stories that I've covered as much as I am. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the EdWord for another reaction video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all of the current news happening in the world of film and television. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. Wonder Woman is set to come out in theaters next June, along with The Mummy, and hopefully we'll get some more news and concrete information on Javier Bardem's Frankenstein, if he indeed will end up playing the monster. Alright, you guys, have a great rest of the night. Thanks for stopping by, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.